few months ago, our community ranked every update in Minecraft on the tier list. This is what they've made. And it's wrong, because I don't like it. And only my opinion matters. So I've decided to take matters into my own hands. These are the bottom 10 Minecraft updates. My hope is that your favorite update appears on this list. So you will leave an angry comment below defending the update, giving me free engagement. Starting off the list is 1.12, the World of Colors update. This update might look unimportant, but I promise you it changed a lot. Beds now come in colors other than red. They added a recipe book, and the Illusioner got added. A very important mob to the game. So why is this the first update to be mentioned, eh? I mean, there's rainbows everywhere, you are a fanboy, and your name literally rhymes with game. Well, all of it is because of this. Concrete fucking sucks. They made us manually place every concrete powder and manually break them for concrete. Why? Why can't there be a crafting recipe that allows me to instantly make a bunch of these things? 1.12 is still a really good update, but my god, concrete just sticks out like a sore thumb. In the battle for the mid-tier placing, every minor inconvenience will make an update place lower. 1.12 takes the 10th spot. Moving on to number 9. Some people are genuinely surprised when I tell them that villagers earn a 1.14 feature.
Oh my god!
They were added in 1.11. This update added the Vindicator and Evoker. Then it added the Woodland Mansion, which inhabited all these new mobs. Then they added cartographers that sold explorer maps that allowed us to find these mansions. I find that really cool. And if that wasn't enough, observers and shulker boxes were added to the game. Wow, so 1.11 was a really good update. It must have taken something really terrible for this update to be placed in 9th. Vexus. Fucking Vexus. Someone was having a really bad day in Mojang when they made this mob. They can fly, they're hard to hit, and they can phase through walls. And if that wasn't enough, Vexus would later be buffed to do double their damage. What the fuck? I'm like an alleged masochist. And even I think these pieces of shit are too painful to fight. Fuck these little twats for ruining 1.11. 9th place. 1.5 was a really important update. Arguably even one of the most important updates. It added quartz, redstone blocks, daylight sensors, droppers, TNT on carts, hoppers again, comparators, and weighted pressure plates, which I still have no idea what they do. Anytime you want to do some redstone, make an automatic farm, or simply just exist on the vast empty universe of Minecraft, 1.5 somehow played a part in it. So how did Mojang follow up on this banger of an update? They didn't. 1.6 adds horses, hay bales, horse armor, leads, and name tags. And that's it. I remember watching Craft the Movie as a very young Zay and being absolutely surprised at how little content 1.6 had. You can see all the new features being teased in the 1.4 video. This was 11 years ago? You can see all the redstone features being teased in the 1.5 video. And then here's the 1.6 video. It's literally just 1 minute of horses. Just horses! Eat my socks 1.6, you suck harder than I do. Sometimes, games will just release updates that completely split their community. For Minecraft, that update was 1.9. Some players really didn't like the new combat system, and this is why popular servers like Hypixel are still in 1.8. And I find this kind of funny. Because 1.8 was an extremely underwhelming update, and its only biggest selling point was that it wasn't 1.9. That's it. It added rabbits? Useless. It added granite, andesite, and diorite? Literal bird shit. It added slime blocks? Okay, they're chill. It added ocean monuments? Who gives a shit? The oceans were still fucking boring. There wasn't much of a reason to explore the oceans when boats were more fragile than the marriage of your parents. 1.8 was really mid. And if it wasn't for 1.9 being so divisive, I don't think anyone would be playing on this version right now. The peak of Minecraft's renaissance. Everyone was enjoying the new raid Shadowlight. What? Everyone was enjoying the new raid mechanics and people were loving the Nether update. But I don't think many people remembered the Buzzy update. Or at least, no one who remembered it took it seriously. However, that is not why I am disappointed with this update. I'm mad because they didn't do enough with it. These are bees we are talking about. Bees! Bees could be so much more than what they are in the game right now. They could have added a bee boss, the queen bee, and finally make Bane of Arthropods more than just a meme enchantment. They could make bees drop their stinger upon death, which can be used to make arrows or potions of poison. They could also make the bees like jazz music. I really wish they went all out on the bee theme, giving us a bee music disc, bee banner pattern, bee costume for dogs and everything. 1.15 had a lot of potential. The fact that a honey block is all that we got is unbelievable. Before we continue on to the bottom 5, quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the video so far. This lets me know if you want more content like this. Let me know if you want a top 10 updates video in the future. We trust you will be a great asset to the community. Great asset to the community. It's no secret that I hate the end dimension. The Eyes of Ender are really boring to follow, and after 1.18 doesn't work 100% of the time. The Stronghold is really boring, and after 1.18 also doesn't work 100% of the time. And the Ender Dragon is just... So following this line of logic, I hate 1.0, the update that introduced all of this. I still stand by my opinion that the entire trip to the end is the most boring part of Minecraft. What's funny is I've gotten comments that were like, "No, Say, you don't get it. The end has a lot of lore, and the lore of the lore is that the lore in the end of the lore is the lore of the lore. Five Nights Map Theory Game, Winded Afton, Suns, Undertale, Freddy Fazbear." And I'm just like, cool, I guess. I just want the end dimension to be fun to play. And until the end finally gets the rework it deserves, 1.0 will stay here in the bottom 5 where it belongs. As someone who has been playing since 2012, caves in Minecraft have always been one of the most underwhelming parts of the game. They take up hours of playtime just to give you resources that take minutes to finish. And it's fun at first, but it gets repetitive seeing this grey color stone all the time. It's ironic that I have more fun playing Minecraft as if it were... craft. So when caves got a rework, they were some of my favorite changes to Minecraft in a very long time. Every cave just felt like exploring a whole new biome now, which is why 1.18 isn't on this list. It's the update before it. 1.17 is the Caves and Cliffs update without all the good stuff of the Caves and Cliffs update. Large caves, 1.18. Dripstones, 1.18. Negative coordinates, water caves, caves rework, Pokédex, fanboy stocks, affordable housing, all 1.18. So what do we get in 1.17? We get copper, amethyst, and glow squids. If it weren't for the fact that copper was more present in our lives than your father figure, I genuinely don't think a lot of people would remember this update. Very forgettable, 4th place. Moving on to 3rd, one thing I want you to remember from this video is that Minecraft wasn't always this laggy. I fully recommend checking out Lord John 25's video on this issue. He goes into greater detail. Because right now, this seems fine, right? The graph does show a significant increase in world creation time, but it's nothing too bad. But that's a convenient and oddly specific part of the graph to focus on. Let's have a look at Minecraft's optimization up until 1.19. Massive optimization losses aside, 1.19 just didn't have much of an impact. It finally added wardens and ancient cities, which is cool. And also funny because it probably caused the lag issues. It added the mangrove swamps, which just seems confusing to me. Like, why not make these replace the normal swamps in the game? So all that leaves is the recovery compass. And the recovery compass is useless. I just fail to see what's the point of this item. You need to not be playing hardcore so you can respawn, be in the late game enough to explore ancient cities, one of the most dangerous biomes, and not die, return home safely to store it so you don't lose it upon dying, find a way to die somehow in the late game, and then and only then will it help you by pointing you towards where you died. What? 1.19 gets made fun of for being Caves and Cliffs Part 3, and in my opinion, it's well deserved. You know those moral dilemmas? The one where it's like, this trolley is heading towards 5 people, but you can pull a lever to make it kill 1. Do you pull the lever? That's basically update 1.13. Update 1.13 is the dilemma update. Every good feature gets paired with something genuinely terrible. This update reworked the ocean and multiple other entities. But this came at a massive performance loss. Minecraft's optimization hit an all-time low and never fully recovered from it even to this day. In terms of mobs, you get dolphins and turtles. But phantoms now exist. After almost 6 years, baby zombies finally burn in sunlight. These atrocious little 9-month-old accidental period stoppers are finally half as annoying as actual children. But phantoms now exist. Would you rather have an update that every 2 steps forward it takes 1 step back, or just not update at all? Would you rather have a beautiful ocean with amazing swimming mechanics to exploit with, but never be able to play Minecraft anymore on most devices? As someone who played Minecraft with this awful laptop back then, I have to place this update in second. I mean, sure, it updated the ocean, it added shipwrecks, buried treasure, bubble columns, tridents, and sea pickles. But how the hell am I supposed to enjoy these features when the game is running like f***ing Microsoft PowerPoint? Also, phantoms now exist. Looking at the updates listed in this video, I don't actually hate any of them. They are the worst updates, but they are not bad updates, as in the other 10 updates are just better than the ones listed in this video. There are updates that are slightly below average but aren't bad, and 1.13. But then I remembered, wait a second, I do hate an update. I hate one update in particular! So what does 1.10 bring to the table? Well, it adds the Husk, Strays, and Polar Bears, 3 of the most forgettable mobs. We have Husk, which are just reskinned desert zombies, we have Strays, which are just reskinned ice skeletons, and Polar Bears.
Right. Extreme noses pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm.
1.10 will also add plenty of blocks that didn't affect the game at all. They would add nether wart blocks, which won't be used until the 1.16 nether update. They would add magma blocks, which won't be used for bubble columns until 1.13. And then they would add red nether bricks, a block that you probably didn't even know existed. And remember, this was after update 1.9. It feels like they released 1.10 to be this bad, so people would forget about 1.9 and hate this instead. Anytime you hear someone complaining about the recent updates 1.20 being the worst update ever, they weren't here to experience update 1.10. I genuinely hope an update like this never happens again. These are my 10 least favorite updates, and I sincerely hope 1.21 doesn't make its place on this list. So what do you think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Is 1.10 a scum bastard? Let me know in the comments and watch this video next.